So fast, your last day on Rich Bro Donuts gonna make some cheesecake nuggets. Donuts.
Nice.
But I never got to check the expiration on the cheesecake.
Cream cheese.
Cream cheese, thank you. Cheesecake, I need something about cream cheese. I never got to check the expiration date or whatever. But I was gonna make some cream cheese donuts or donuts or whatever. And I was gonna drizzle some chocolate on them.
Nice. Can you get me a plate for when the donuts are done?
Make the whole world say job.
Chop.
It's your turn.
Average. And then you get all the stuff. With the word job.
Just thinking about how recently we were talking about how you created
Yeah.
pretty really good. I always just thought you were making fun of the Mexican accent. No, just keep it. I mean, some of these artists are actually pretty good, but they get really overwhelming.
Yeah.
They get overwhelming pretty fast. And they need to be in something.
It's not like the candy. Can't just eat it.
Really can't do that with regular chocolate chips either.
Yeah.
And you just.
Which is why regular M&Ms are just like, you know.
I don't mind regular M&Ms sometimes, but yeah, good point. Anyway, yeah.
Almond M&Ms are the best.
Pretzel.
Like all week. Calling Isabel.
Texting around Isabel.
They do. You should actually text one and tell them.
Exactly how you say it. So, you want an emoji or something, you gotta tell me. I guess Ryan got in trouble at school the other day for one weekend.
Really?
Yeah, the thing is, he went home and he told Ryan, aka Dad Ryan, that he's like, Dad, I have something I need to tell you about school. And Ryan was like, okay, what do you need to say? And he was like, I guess he told him, like, he got mad at the kid. And he was like, why? He was like, the kid threw grass at me. And he was like, okay, what did you do? He's like, I told you you saw. He's like, okay, what did you do? And he was like, he threw grass again at me. And he was like, okay, what did you do? And he was like, I punched him. And he was like, okay, what did he do? And he's like, he threw grass at me again. He was like, what did you do? He's like, I punched him again. And he was like, okay, And he's like, by this time, Brian kind of like put his hand on his chin and was like, And I guess by the end of it, little Ryan had learned that basically he went the wrong route with it. The problem with the story was Sky got pulled aside from the teacher because, okay, that's what it was too, is he asked little Ryan, did the teacher see it? He said no. And Sky got pulled aside from the teacher, and the teacher told Sky that little Ryan punched the kid in the stomach.
Oh.
And the little kid got his feelings hurt and started crying. And I was like, bro, he sounds like you. And he was like, that's what I thought too. He was like, but I was way worse. And I was like, you didn't have no structure. But the problem is Dragon Ball Z and shit. There's nothing wrong with Dragon Ball Z. He's a little too young to be watching it because now he wants to fight everybody. He wants to be Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. He doesn't understand, like, you can't really go all out like that unless you're like in a sport. And that's just it, is like at that point, you know,
I think he's gonna be like
he
Ryan.
needs to be in a sport
Yeah.
so that way he can get out
that energy.
yeah, that energy where he wants to, you know, like exert. Like that's the kind of thing where you put a kid into some kind of sport, like wrestling or like
He's hyper like
boxing.
Ryan was, but I can tell he's a thinker like me. So he's like a cool little mix.
Yeah.
Makes it interesting. The problem I think is Ryan coddles him too much. Like he doesn't coddle him, but he doesn't let him learn. Like he doesn't enforce certain learning things.
Yeah.
Like his speech should be better. I think he's mostly shy, but his speech could still be better for his age.
Yeah.
He's already 5.
That's just it. It's like that's why I used to try and promote like reading to him and everything, like whenever he was a baby, because it helps promote that. But Sky was always so quiet and didn't speak to him. So
I hope they can eventually move closer, just because I want to see him more.
yeah,
especially because he is remembering me, and I am actually developing a pretty good relationship with him.
Yeah.
Even over the video chatting and stuff. I'm even really extra comfortable with him, even being a little kid. And you know how I am with kids.
Yeah.
All weird about him. So, I don't know. I kind of hope that they can move closer so I can I was even telling Ryan that, like, I hope I can live at least till he's like 15. I was like, cause we got on the subject of, I was like, I think if anything's gonna kill me at this point, it's gonna be teachers. That's really sad to say, but at one point when she was strobing that shit in my eyes, I did start to have almost like flashbacks back to that.
Can you put those on the note?
Oh,
no, but, yeah.
It was weird, dude. When she started struggling that shit, I could tell it was playing like some kind of weird little role on my brain. And when they were doing the MRI too, like I could feel the pressure in my head. It wasn't pressure necessarily. It was just like someone was rubbing really soft gel on my brain. That's the best way I can explain it. It wasn't necessarily uncomfortable. It was just kind of weird. And like I said, I felt like it got my brain like pumping. Like I started getting real imaginative and shit. The weird purple haze was really weird. Especially when it started manifesting into an eye, because then I was like, am I seeing my eye? That would make sense. That's a bright light then. But then you said it wasn't that bright. For me,
well, I was gonna say it might have been for you though. Like you had to think about how bright it was. Like at the in-laws' house. I was basically behind it.
True.
So it's like, it
Should
could have
have
been.
that was like a walk. The best comparison I can describe is like as if you walked into heaven and all the holy brightness just shone upon you. And all I could see was that and that purple haze. Done with this, right?
Yeah.
Sure, it's great. That tells me that there might be something in my brain. I'll find out if I got brain damage.
Yep. I know some.
They might force me to lose disability if I do have brain damage. Because then I'm assuming the liability. A full-time disability means putting stuff on a fucking check on hopefully.
At that point, we can actually travel like we need to. Like,
Why not? What are you doing?
yeah.
Is that Maven? Oh no, it's homemade donuts.
Free.
Y'all jealous? You should be. I enjoy streaming.
Okay.
It gives me some kind of weird security, to be honest. I think it helps me kind of like accept myself. I don't know if you've gone to my camera roll lately, but I've been taking pictures of myself. Just kind of like, I guess what the inspiration for me was like those people who take a picture of themselves for every day for like a year. And that wasn't necessarily the concept I was trying to capture. I was just kind of trying to see like what would happen. And I've been forgetting here and there, but you can like when I look at my pictures, dude, I can see how tired I am, how exhausted with just life and everything I am.
Honestly, I understand Momo so much more now. Like, they're fucking wanting to be
Travel, and when you're
friends.
done, just like fuck it.
Yeah.
Me too. Hey, come here. Get out of the way. Like I told you, that was my plan.
Because she told me that she likes me. She's like, the whole responsibility of having to deal with rent and everything, like all the bills and shit. She's like, what's there to spend your money elsewhere? Being a fucking free spirit.
Stop. You can't have it. These are so good. Especially when the dough sat for like a day or two.
I think it's because it kind of like,
Mixes you and everything.
yeah, because it's like, again, like you always let it sit for like 30 minutes before you actually cook it.
Good. Get better down that baby. Here's finish my donuts. I want to put this one. Like my phone calls an airplane mode. And smoke my blunt. And I'll go live with it right next to me. Like fuck it, dude. If nothing else, like I said, and you do it too. Like just sit back and record yourself, record, go live, whatever. And in 2 years from now, let's look back at it. You know what I'm saying? Ah, enough. Your little fat ass. I didn't just begging. Begging for donuts. No, you can't have donuts, fatty. I'm good on that last one. You can handle it. I'll get a toy.
I didn't realize it because I didn't save her number.
Oh.
It's what was it? It pops up as Elena, but it's not Elena. It's fucking Yannette.
Oh, I mean, someone else is paying for her bill.
Yeah. Honestly, she seems really young. Sure, it's a
Fucking youngin. I wish someone would pay my phone bill. A $250 phone bill. Go back to Metro or something. Or no, we should go to Mint Mobile.
definitely don't want to.
I just mean if we ever had to, like we did
Oh, yeah.
before. Like if we ever like have to downgrade.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, I'd rather stay with Verizon and stay with this. What we got. Maybe eventually upgrade our phone when we're ready and have the able to, pay these off that we kind of whatever. Oh, future shit, I guess. Yeah. Where you going? Stop.
Oh, curious. Trying to fucking. Food.
Like 2 weeks from now. I was just looking at that. Oh.